Hey guys, welcome back and happy Wednesday, which means happy Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Day, but also today we are supposed to get the new Real Housewives of New Jersey trailer, which means it's a pretty exciting day. Also, yesterday we dropped our new episode of Hot Messy Podcast with Kimpire. This Friday, I believe our next episode will be with Jason and another guest because I am getting an implant in my mouth. Now, in the meantime, we're not back to talk about me, but we're back to talk about Bethenny Frankel, who is sharing the backstory of Kathy Hilton and Kyle Richards, the feud, and hints that there are family secrets and things get dark. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that Bethenny Frankel is like a freaking vault of secrets, right? She always says, I keep receipts. She's pretty clear-headed. She knows things and she holds on to them. And she has hinted before that she does not forget. Now, according to Reality Blur, Bethenny Frankel is claiming to know the hidden story behind the Kathy Hilton-Kyle Richards feud and the reason that their relationship goes from great to tumultuous. Although the siblings have feuded multiple times in the past, the recent blowout on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was perhaps the biggest, and both stars left the reunion with no reconciliation. Not only did they leave the reunion that way, they saw each other at BravoCon, and it was very just cordial. And then, of course, the PCAs, the People's Choice Awards, were just awkward, to say the least. When Kathy joined the show as a friend in season 11, audiences were hopeful that the sisters had buried the hatchet. They appeared to be in a good place until Lisa Rinna accused Kathy of threatening her sister on a cast trip, which effectively ended their winning streak as sisters, which is actually really sad. Nobody wants to see a family split apart, and Lisa Rinna just seemed like she enjoyed every bit of it. I mean, just my opinion. On an episode of her RHOBH podcast, Bethenny shared some insight into her history of Kyle and Kathy's relationship, into the entire history of it. And the Roni star, who has been friends with Kyle for many years, claimed that Kathy was originally the sister who made good, as she married a Hilton. At the time, Kathy was still finding her way. But even though she was finding her way, she made good by marrying a Hilton. Kyle and Kim were really finding their way. And even though people say, well, they were child stars, have we seen Macaulay Culkin? Have we seen Drew Barrymore? It's a journey. Bethenny indicated that Kathy was in charge until Kyle went out on her own, which Bethenny believes upset the apple cart. The business mogul added that if all three sisters, Kyle, Kathy, and Kim, had joined Real Housewives of Beverly Hills together, Kathy would have entered as the boss. However, since she arrived late in the game, there was a little bit of a deference, which will always be there. I mean, I could see that where she's entering into something that has been Kyle's, and Kyle is sort of the front runner, the leader of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast, only because I don't mean like she's the most important cast member. I don't think any one cast member is more important than the rest, but well, some of them, I guess. But I do mean she is the longest running cast member that's still currently on the show. When Kyle began making her own decisions and living her own life, it shook up everything between the families. I know a lot of secrets, she added, but she indicated she'd keep them all in the vault along with the family secrets. I'm surprised that the fact that she's even talking about this, and the fact that she's even saying, I know a lot of secrets and they're all in the vault. Bethenny then addressed Kim, who initially was the biggest star of all of them with her success as a Disney child actress, Escape to Witch Mountain. According to Bethenny, Kim became the woe was me substance issue sister on the show. Now, when Bethenny Frankel was on with Jeff Lewis on Watch What Happens Live, they had this conversation, and she was asked by a fan, what happened? Why did you unfollow Kyle? And she's like, listen, I don't follow all of my friends. And Jeff Lewis started to get a little frustrated, or just wanted to, I don't know, he does what Jeff Lewis does. And he was like, I don't believe that. I believe that there's more to the story. I believe that there's more to this. I believe that there's something else. I believe that there is more, and there is something else to the story, and you're not sharing it. And she's like, there's nothing more to the story. She's like, I'm friends with you and I don't follow you on Instagram. What's the big issue? She did follow Kyle after, but he was like, I can call Kyle right now. And she's like, great, I can call. text her. I'll text her right now too. But everybody always wondered, was there something that happened between Bethenny and Kyle? And I think that sometimes when you have relationships like Bethenny and Kyle, and they have such a long history, especially with how much Bethenny knows about the family, I think that it's better to sometimes walk away from these relationships if you have a difference of opinion, and just walk away and be like, you know what? I wish you the best. You wish me the best. I don't want to piss you off. I don't want all of these family secrets to come out, because we've known for a long time that originally what the issue was claimed to be was the fact that Kathy Hilton and her husband, they had Hilton and Highland. And of course, Mauricio Umansky, he worked for Kathy's husband. And then after he decided to go independent, they said that that shook up the family dynamics. Is that true? Well, it could be, because now you essentially went from being a part of the family business to being a competitor. However, in Mauricio and Kyle's defense, Mauricio is a great real estate agent, and why would he not want to continue to grow? And I understand that he was a part of the family business, but it's not like he was an owner in the family business. And I'm wondering if he ever had that conversation of wanting to be a part in a bigger role of the family business. But you can't blame the guy from wanting to move on. I do wonder, though, however, at the end of the day, how he exited. I think that probably plays a big role in all of it. And I know that Mauricio did Watch What Happens Live, and he's like, the sisters will have their fights, they'll have their arguments. I always back my wife, I stay out of it. But I'm wondering if part of the problems between the sisters is that the fact that Kyle has to constantly defend her husband, Mauricio, against exiting Hilton and Highland. I mean, I'm sure that there's more family dynamics to it, because if anybody has brothers or sisters or siblings or cousins or whatever, you know that you have your ups and your downs. But I just don't feel like this between them could have been that deep. But then again, maybe Kathy was just disgusted with the way that Kyle and Kim were behaving on, national television. And then when Lisa Rinna said that Kyle's sister, or Kathy's sister too, Kim, was close to death, maybe that's when Kathy was like, you didn't even defend your own sister. What's your problem? I think that there's so many different things that could be going on here, but Bethenny is alluding to the fact that she is a locked vault and she has all the secrets. So let's not piss off Bethenny, Richards, and Hilton sisters. We don't want that vault to open. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. So go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget, today, there's a new episode of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We're apparently going to be getting the Real Housewives of New Jersey trailer. There's a lot of coming out. And then tomorrow at 9:30 a.m., I'm going to be getting my tooth ripped out and an implant put in. So I don't know how active I'm going to be tomorrow on here. But okay. And Jason's mom flies in today. All right, here we go. Happy holidays. Don't forget to smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that notification bell, comment below, and of course, we'll be posting polls in the community tab of both Hot Messy Podcast and over here on Up and Adam Live. Love you guys. We'll see you so very soon. Bye.